What a night in Arlington, Texas. What a statement from Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, La Roja have done it again. Spain stunned France 20-0 at Dallas Stadium to book their place in the FIFA World Cup 2026 final. And the story of this match will be told for years to come. Kylian Mbappe's dream of a third straight World Cup final is over, and it is 19-year-old sensation Lamine Yamal, who once again proved to be France's biggest nightmare. Let's break down everything that happened in this incredible World Cup semi-final. This was billed as the biggest match of the tournament so far, and it lived up to every bit of the hype. France arrived unbeaten, having won all 6 of their games, scoring 16 goals and conceding just 2. Kylian Mbappé was the tournament's top scorer with 8 goals, chasing the Golden Boot and looking to lead Les Bleus to an unprecedented 3rd consecutive World Cup final. Spain, on the other hand, had built their run on defensive discipline, conceding only 1 goal all tournament, with Rodri, Pedri, and Dani Olmo controlling the midfield battle. Before kickoff, Spain's coach Luis de la Fuente called this a final before the final, and Lamine Yamal, only a day removed from his 19th birthday, declared this the most important match of his career. He said he was not afraid of France. Those words would prove to be prophetic. The breakthrough came in the 22nd minute, and once again it was Yamal at the heart of the action. The young Barcelona winger raced into the penalty area to challenge veteran French defender Lucas Digne, who had just made a poor first touch with his head while trying to clear the ball. The ball struck Yamal near the elbow area before Digne caught him with a challenge, and the referee pointed straight to the spot. Up stepped Mikel Oyarzabal, ice cold as ever. He slotted home the penalty to give Spain the lead, his 5th goal of the tournament and the 30th international goal of his career in 60 appearances for the national team. It was also a historic moment in a different way. It marked the very first time in the entire tournament that either Spain or France had trailed in a match. 7 games between them, and neither side had ever been behind on the scoreboard until that penalty hit the back of the net. France tried to respond, pushing their attacking trio of Ousmane Dembélé, Michael Olise, and Bradley Barcola forward, searching for an equalizer. But Spain's defense refused to budge in front of goalkeeper Unai Simon. The first half ended with Spain ahead 1-0, and the tension inside Dallas Stadium was truly electric. Spain came out for the second half with the same composure and control that had defined their entire World Cup campaign. And in the 58th minute, they delivered the killer blow. A beautifully worked give and go between Pedro Porro and Dani Olmo carved open the French defense. Porro found space, received the return pass, and calmly finished to double Spain's advantage. 20-0 Spain, and suddenly France's World Cup dream was hanging by a thread. Just moments later, there was late drama around Yamal once more. The teenager thought he had scored a 3rd goal for Spain with a moment of individual brilliance against a veteran French defender, but the assistant referee's flag went up for a closed offside call. It stood, and Spain had to settle for their 2-goal cushion. Even without that 3rd goal, the result was never really in doubt after Porro's strike. France threw everything forward in the final half hour, with the coaching staff making changes, searching for something, anything, that could get their side back into the match. But Spain's backline did not allow a single clear-cut chance. Mbappé, so often unstoppable throughout this tournament, was starved of service and shut out completely on the biggest stage of all. When the referee blew the final whistle, the celebrations began. Spain's players and coaching staff embraced on the pitch at Dallas Stadium, knowing they had just beaten the tournament favorites to reach yet another major final. For Yamal, it capped an emotional week, turning 19 just 1 day before this match, and now guiding his country to a World Cup final on merit, drawing the very foul that led to the opening goal. This victory was historic for another reason too. It marked the 3rd summer in a row that Spain have beaten France in a major tournament semifinal. They beat France 2-1 inches, the Euro 2024 semifinal in Munich, with Yamal scoring days before his 17th birthday. Then came a thrilling 5-4 win in the UEFA Nations League semifinal last year, again with a Yamal brace sending them through. And now, on the grandest stage of all, at the FIFA World Cup, Spain have done it again. Let's quickly run through the biggest talking points from this semi-final. First, the penalty decision in the 22nd minute changed the entire complexion of the match, and it came directly from Yamal's willingness to attack the box and put pressure on a tiring French backline. Second, Pedro Porro's goal in the 58th minute was a piece of pure tactical brilliance. A give-and-go combination with Dani Olmo that exposed gaps France simply could not close in time. Third, the disallowed goal for Yamal, while controversial in the moment, ultimately did not change the outcome, but it showed just how dangerous he remained for the full 90 minutes. And finally, Spain's defensive record throughout this tournament, conceding only once in 7 matches, stands as one of the most remarkable achievements of this World Cup, and the true foundation behind their run to the final. So what does this mean going forward? Spain now advance to the FIFA World Cup final, where they will face the winner of England vs Argentina, a semifinal clash taking place in Atlanta. That final will be played on Sunday at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, the biggest match in world football. As for France, their World Cup dream ends in heartbreak. Mbappé and his teammates will now turn their attention to the third place playoff, scheduled for Saturday in Miami Gardens, Florida, a game no team ever truly wants to play, but one that still carries pride and a medal on the line. What a match this was. Spain's blend of defensive steel and clinical finishing proved too much for France's star-studded attack. Mikel Oyarzabal's composed penalty, Pedro Porro's clever finish, and Lamine Yamal's fearless, influential performance will be remembered as the moments that sent Spain to the World Cup final. France, for all their attacking brilliance throughout the tournament, could not find a way past a Spanish defense that has now conceded just once in 7 games. Spain 2, France 0. La Roja are through. The World Cup final awaits, and Lamine Yamal's remarkable rise continues on football's biggest stage.